hey there, Myo family, and welcome to this episode of the Myo Minute. I am Carmen Woodland. I am a myofunctional therapist with an online global practice, which means I get to bring this important therapy to all corners of the world, and I absolutely love it. In this episode, we are going to be talking about preparing for a good night sleep. Depending on when you're watching this, it might be a very, very busy time of year as I am recording it during the holiday season. Many of my clients have poor sleep quality. Some of it is because they have sleep disordered breathing. Some of it is self-inflicted. So we're going to be talking about a few different topics here. When I work with clients and we work on sleep health promotion strategies, those things really go beyond sleep hygiene, and we're going to be talking about that, but we work in a lot of different areas. So one of those first areas that I work with my clients on is working on that circadian rhythm. So your body obviously has a circadian rhythm that's saying, you know, light, I'm awake, dark, I'm sleeping. So some people's circadian rhythm is a little bit wonky, so we work on getting that back in sync. So the first thing is to keep a regular sleep schedule. This is hard because I know a lot of you guys say you work Monday through Friday and then you just go berserk on the weekends. You stay up late, you sleep in, so you get off of your schedule. I know personally clients of mine, some of them, you know, on the work days, they get up at 5 a.m. On the weekends, they sleep till 10 or 11. So come Sunday, they have been, they've only been up since 10 or 11, and now they're trying to go to bed, which is going to affect that Sunday night sleep schedule, okay? So keeping a regular sleep schedule. This also means, my friend, having a morning alarm. I encourage you, reward yourself if you have to for getting up even when you don't want to, and this is going to help reset that circadian rhythm. I encourage you to get light exposure to your eyeballs first thing in the morning. For me, this means first thing in the morning, I get outside with my dog. I'm having my coffee or tea, whatever. I'm out walking. I don't have sunglasses on, and I'm getting that light, okay? So try and get light exposure first thing in the morning, and then also you guys dim the lights at night. I can go around my neighborhood, and I can't believe some people have their house lit up like the Taj Mahal when they should really be settling down. And that means dimming the lights also. I myself, once it starts to be evening time, the sun starts to go down, the salt lamps are what's coming on in my house. So that's generally the predominant lighting in the evenings, okay? So we talked about circadian rhythm. Let's talk about increased sleep drive. I have mentioned this before, so this is kind of like a sex drive, but this is wanting and desiring for sleep. So one of the first things that I work with my clients on is training your brain to believe that sleep and bed, that your bed is for sleep, okay? I encourage my clients to avoid being in bed if they are not sleeping. If they're laying there at night, they're having trouble with insomnia or whatever, I encourage them to get out of bed, 10, 15, 20 minutes of laying there, okay? Don't rest in bed. That's another one. So I know some of you guys, you don't necessarily nap, but you'll just lay there and be mindless in bed. And I encourage you not to do that. If you're going to do it somewhere else in the bed. We want your brain to see the bed as, hey, I'm getting in bed. It is time to start preparing for bedtime. And then move your body except right before bed. So don't do a big workout. Next, let's talk about sleep hygiene. So when I talk about sleep health promotion strategies, a lot of people think that is just sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene rarely is the end all be all. Okay, so that's a real trending word. A lot of it we probably need to hear over and over again, but rarely this is the only thing going on. So there's things with sleep hygiene like avoid caffeine, smoking, alcohol before bed. A lot of people think that, well, I like to have, cocktails before bed. It helps me sleep. It helps you sleep, but you don't get into deep sleep. And most of the time, you just wake up feeling bad. And I don't mean just like by having a hangover. You just don't sleep well. Anytime I have alcohol in my system, it can be just a glass or two of wine over the course of a long evening. So where I'm nowhere near intoxicated going to bed, but I wake up just feeling like I did not get deep sleep, and my Oura Ring will also support that. I would like my clients to avoid large meals before bed, and then make the sleep environment comfortable and something that you look forward to. So going back to thinking of bed equals sleep and looking forward to going to bed, that you desire to go to bed and get some sleep. Some people just flat out don't look forward to going to bed or sleeping, so obviously that's not going to increase their sleep drive. But I want you to look forward to your environment. Keep your room cool, have a real comfortable bed, good linens, luxury pajamas. I know some of you guys will buy the cheapest sheets out there, and you don't think that it's something that you should really sport for, to have really great sheets. But I'm telling you, if you have never stayed in a hotel that had really luxurious bedding and you just could not wait to just get all snuggled up in there, that's what you should have at home. Once I get ready for bed, my body is like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get on those really comfortable pajamas. When I get into my linens and my sheets and the pillows are the best, my bed is high quality and super comfortable, I really look forward to that. So start a routine that signals to your body that sleep is coming. So again, we talked about dimming the lights down. So in my house, like I said, it's the salt lamps. They come on everywhere. I have all sorts of salt lamp night lights. And so that's always an option. And then I set up a bedtime routine that tells my brain, hey, sleep is coming. Okay, so I wash my face, shower, bath, whatever's your jam, but look forward to it. I look forward to my skincare products. I looked forward to all of my personal hygiene products. So that's really helpful. That starts to tell my brain, oh, mom's washing her face, mom's doing this, mom's doing that, mom's doing her gentle stretching yoga. I can just feel myself get tired, okay? And that's what you want. So calm activities, so whatever you do, and then a quiet environment. So it is not a time at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night to be watching a bang bang shoot 'em up movie. It just isn't. And then one thing that I don't think I have said, but I do talk about blue light. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about reducing pre-sleep arousals. So again, a relaxing bedtime routine that you look forward to. And then I encourage my clients for at least 10 minutes every night to practice some relaxation techniques. Many of you, especially if you're a mouth breather, you're in fight or flight all the time. So many of my clients are very sympathetic nervous system mode driven. And so I'm working with my clients to simmer down, simmer down, simmer down, simmer down. So we work a lot on nervous system support, and relaxation techniques is one of those. So my clients do that 10 minutes a day in the evening. And they'll work on deep breathing, meditation, they'll do gentle yoga or stretching, journaling. Here's what I was talking about, the blue light. So no screens, you guys. This disrupts melatonin production, and for many of you, that is a concern, okay? So when I talk about the lights coming down, that it's not a great time at bedtime to be watching, a really rousing movie. I wear my sweetie calls them my nerd glasses, because once I wash my face, I get ready for bed, I put on my blue blocker sunglasses. That helps screen out or filter out that blue light that keeps you awake. But I don't sit on my screen. I mean, once I start my bedtime routine around probably 7 or 8, that stuff is off limits. So I'm reading, I'm journaling, I'm doing gentle yoga, Sometimes I just listen to relaxing music or some healing frequency music, that kind of stuff. So I gave you guys some great ideas. Preparing for a good night's sleep is really, really important. And, I just want to end this by saying keeping a regular sleep schedule is probably one of the biggies here. So many of my clients, we go over all of this stuff and they say, yeah, I just make matters worse because I just don't go to bed at night. You know the solution to that. So I encourage you to do that, because getting reparative, restorative sleep is so important for you. So that's it. If you know somebody who would benefit from this, please share it. And I will be back next time with another hot topic. Bye for now.